Don't want to miss this next segment. Chris Lord back in with us as Union Local 613. Somerset and O'Connor.
Yep.
Great location, obviously. And you guys are rocking and rolling for lunch and dinner. Now, lunch is Monday through Friday?
Correct.
Okay, and then dinner service 7 days a week.
Yes.
I like that. Best to make a reservation?
It helps,
Yeah.
especially with the weekend.
And it helps the staff, too, just to know what's going on and helps you enjoy a good experience if you're a customer there. I always say it's a good idea to make a reservation if you know, unless you're just walking by. So here we are. I want to show the finished product of this plate over here. I'm going to walk over. This is, what's the name of the dish again?
Shrimp and grits.
I know that it's called shrimp and grits, which is a simple name, but there's a lot going on in this, and I really like the look of the dish. You've got some hot sauce on there. There's some great veggies, cherry tomatoes, and then hominid grits. Hominy grits, excuse me, which are delicious looking. I'm going to give that a try in just a minute. Next up, we're going to make...
we're doing sweetbreads, veal sweetbreads. So
Okay.
we have this dish on our dinner menu. It's an appetizer. We call it a Nashville Hot Sweetbreads.
Okay.
Because there's a style of fried chicken that they do in Nashville, which is the chicken is marinated in cayenne pepper and some other spices, but it is quite spicy.
Okay.
So we marinate it.
So you're not afraid of the heat, obviously being inspired by Southern U.S. Food.
No, not really. No, like it's you know, there's good hot and then there's too hot.
I know.
You
There's
know,
flavor hot, and then there was what I call like brave hot.
Yeah.
Like you're just showing off at this point. So why is it called sweet bread? Do you know the reason behind it? I've
Yeah,
always wondered.
we looked this up last night.
Knowing that I would ask.
Well, it turns out that a customer asked one of the servers last night.
Okay.
Just after he asked me, so we looked it up.
Okay.
Because apparently, like, sweetbreads are the thymus gland in veal.
Okay.
So that's found in the throat.
Right.
But they would. It used to be called. The word bread was spelled B-R-A-E-D.
Okay.
In like Old English.
Right.
And that refers to meat.
Ah.
So then it was called sweet meat.
Right.
Because they found that the flavor of these was sweeter than like
Right.
a roast.
Crazy Old English.
Yeah.
All right. Listen, you got some friends opening up some pretty cool spots, too, that you wanted to mention, which I think says a lot about you guys, that you want to talk about other people doing good things in food.
Yeah, we've got Supply and Demand is a very good friend of mine and his wife, Steve and Jennifer Wall. Mm-hmm. They're opening up on Wellington Street. It's Wellington and Ross.
Okay.
Down in Westboro, or
Yeah.
just about. And they're doing like a seafood, like an Italian-inspired
yum.
raw bar.
Oh, very cool.
So Steve and I go way back. We went to college together and lived together for a short period of time. Then there's El Camino, which is going to be on Elgin Street. And that's Chef Matthew Carmichael.
Okay, yeah.
He was at 18
Right.
and Social and Side Door, ran all of those. So now he's doing his own thing. He's going for more of a casual upscale kind of thing.
Nice.
Focusing on, he wants to be doing tacos, and he's even planning on doing a takeout window
All right.
in the restaurant.
Nice.
And then the last one is the Whale's Bone. They've recently...
new Whale's Bone,
The
right?
new Whale's Bone. They've
Okay.
purchased the Elmdale House
Oh,
Tavern.
nice, yeah.
So they're going to be moving down in there, and from my understanding, they're just going to have a similar concept, some live music, some oysters.
Yum. Are you excited about what's going on food-wise in Ottawa? I think we've been seeing it over the last couple of years, where this is becoming more and more exciting, and a lot of original ideas coming out.
Well, the food scene in Ottawa, like, we always joke, like cooks and chefs, that we're 2 years behind what's going on everywhere else.
Okay.
But we're kind of starting to catch up and,
I've
beat
noticed
a few
that.
places.
Yeah.
Like, just going for different concepts, and you know, it's a younger crowd going out and eating now.
Yeah, I like that too. I like that everybody's starting to get more and more involved in it and enjoying and really feeling free to open up their horizons for trying out new things. And I know for sure Union Local 613 is giving you that opportunity. So now on the plate here, what's the sauce?
So the red sauce is a smoked pepper puree.
Yum. And this is?
Pickled mustard seeds.
Okay.
And sometimes we'll call them, we call it hillbilly caviar on our menu.
Well, I can see why, because I actually asked you if it was. I was like, is this roe here? No, it's a big mustard seed. I like that. And that's just a beautiful thing. Nice little appetizer to start you off.
Yeah.
And what are you putting on to finish it off?
So then this is, we just, on the menu, I call it cured hog jowls.
Okay.
But it's pig cheeks that
Yep.
we've cured, and then we just slice them thin and roast them.
Very good.
And then we just finish it with some fresh celery.
That looks unbelievable. Union Local 613, Somerset and O'Connor. Go say hi to Chris. He's there for your eating pleasure. Delicious stuff there, as they are named one of the top restaurants in Canada on where.ca. So you know you got to try it out if you haven't already.